I'll never forget, I get my first interest. I get my first response. And it was moving like a cabinet for some lady in Santa Barbara. And I remember she wrote me my first check. It's like $35. And I took a picture of it and I said, I'm in business. I've got a company.
Hello everybody, my name is Malcolm Favor, the creator of Dreamer Loop, and today we have a special guest by the name of Jacob. How you doing, man?
Cheers, man. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to be on Dreamer Loop.
I'm happy to have you here. How you doing, Jacob? Enjoying yourself?
Yeah, man. Morning.
Yeah.
I'm waking up. I got my Starbucks.
Oh man, you got the right thing.
Yeah.
Everything that you need. Could you tell us a bit about yourself? Where were you born and raised? What was it like growing up there?
Yeah, I grew up in a pretty rough place called Santa Barbara, California, on the beach, born and raised, and have now been married 11 years.
Congratulations.
To my wife, and have two beautiful daughters, 5 and 9-year-olds. So I'm getting old. A little more wise these days. Older and wiser, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you tell us a bit about your business? What is it that you do?
Sure. So started a company called Dude, I Need a Truck.
Okay.
It's not Dude, Where's My Truck? It's Dude, I Need a Truck.
Okay. Inspired by the movie Dude, Where's My Car?
That's right. That's right. We get a lot of play on that. But yeah, so I just was in the wine business for about 10 years, working for a winery on the Central Coast, slanging wine, hustling wine all around California. And so I spent a lot of time driving and meeting a lot of cool people. But growing up, in an expensive community like Santa Barbara, you always need some extra, dollars in your pocket, especially when kids come along. You got to pay for diapers and milk.
Yeah.
It's a whole new budget item. So thank God for Costco, buy in bulk. But yeah, so I put my truck on Craigslist that I had just recently purchased, not thinking much of it. Just put my truck on Craigslist, help some people out moving. Just give people a great rate. Just provide this simple solution to people that needed to move stuff around town quickly. So I would jump from my wine clothes and my wine bag into my truck, go help someone move their couch, maybe go help someone move their their IKEA dresser across town. And I realized there was probably a simpler way to do this instead of being the human app. I started thinking, man, we could create a really cool app and basically replicate what I was doing all across the country and build a really cool national brand. So that's what we're trying to do now. So what we're after now. But it just started humble beginnings, just me and my truck driving around.
What were some of the challenges you faced as you transitioned from doing this yourself to blowing up and having an app to do it?
There's so many different challenges. I would say the biggest challenge is how do you translate that great user experience on the ground of actually customer engaging with the customer, the whole user experience on the ground, and translating that into technology and building the technology around how do we provide the greatest user experience, and how do we do that by developing also something offshore where you're 2 time zones away from your locality, and so you're interfacing with a team, say in India, and it's funny, you go from here, I'm in my truck driving around, now I'm in India with a development team.
Wow.
And we're building this technology, and there's so much that goes into that, so much it's hard to even know where to start, I think, sometimes.
So what are your plans moving forward? How do you plan to grow this company?
It's a great question. I think we have an amazing team, number one, behind us. Some amazing high-level people. My brother, who's a co-founder, is also got about 20 years of entrepreneurial experience behind him, and some other people on our team that have taken companies from literally zero to high figures. So we plan to do that through our team, number one, and also through our rollout strategy, which we call our lightning strategy. We're going to call it our blitzkrieg strategy, but we thought for two Jewish kids that might not be the greatest word to use. But we have a plan to roll out quickly to a number of markets. And it's really, right now, the way that's happening is organically through friends and family. People that believe in what we're doing, people that want to invest their time, their talent, their treasure into what we're doing in other cities and other communities as they catch the vision of what we're doing and the pain point we're trying to solve. So it's a pretty simple strategy, but I think it's so far we're seeing this been an effective one. Of course, using social media and is a big thing for us. We just ran our first Facebook ad campaign and had a lot of success with it. A massive amount of engagement. So yeah, technology and then the on the ground, friends and family behind us, as well as social media is a huge one, and our dudes that are out there on the ground promoting the business and some of the really cool features we're building into the app to help grow quickly. So,
are there any type of qualifications that a dude needs to bring with his truck to?
They have to have dreadlocks.
I made the cut then.
The biggest thing is just that they live up to our 5 core values, which one of our 5 core values is we all have an entrepreneurial spirit. Live every day like it's your first impression is another one. So I think us as a company, as a team, living those core values, like attracts like, and kind produces after its own kind. So we're the biggest thing for us is that they're friendly, they're engaging, they're responsible, and again, they just have the right personality, the right character and integrity. Right now, it's very important for us to find the right dudes because they're representing our brand. We could have the best technology in the world, but if we don't have the dudes on the ground living up to those core values, then our technology doesn't go too far. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I won't wreck your brain anymore. I think you've done an excellent job of explaining your business. So I thank you for coming, Jacob.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you guys for watching it. Until next time, I'm Malcolm. Goodbye.
All right then. 3, 2, 1.
We can tell you based off just your energy data how much money you'd save if you put solar on your roof. A lot of people are thinking about it, but they don't know, would it be cost effective for me? There's this new thing in California called, and actually throughout the country, called time of use